In this video, you are going to learn about how to take a quick divorce. Hi everyone, welcome again to Legal Mind Education series. I am Ajit Kumar, advocate, relationship coach and mediator, and today I will be discussing the recommended way to get an instant divorce which is not only quick but also efficient, easy and assured. If you have any question after watching this video, feel free to comment so that I can help you further. You can further suggest a legal topic to make a new video. Okay, let's get started. I'm doing court annex mediation for disputing couples in Delhi. I'm also doing private mediation, and I always desire to help couples to save their marriages by inspiring them to use arguments not to fight but to work out their differences and have a healthy relationship. But a divorce need not be always a bad choice. It can be beneficial also when you are in an abusive relationship with a narcissist person and with no hope for a change, or when you are constantly unhappy in a relationship and there is a lack of love, nurturing, and growth in the relationship, it is sometimes necessary to make a choice. In all such situations, the most important thing is how to get a quick divorce without escalating the differences any further. An instant divorce which is not only quick but efficient, easy, and assured. When we talk about divorce, it is the judicial court divorce. I have also been practicing family law as an advocate in Delhi for last more than 23 years, and by my experience, approaching the court to resolve matrimonial disputes creates perceptional threat and fear to another spouse, especially if it is the wife approaching the court. This may lead to an escalation of already existing differences and conflict. Therefore, it is always better to resolve the differences first before approaching the court for seeking a divorce. A quick judicial divorce can be obtained by following two important steps. First, resolving concerns and disputes by recording a settlement agreement before approaching the court, and second, to approach the court through a motion for mutual divorce. The first can be effectively achieved through mediation, which is like a conciliatory process and opposed to the court litigation. Mediation is a structured and confidential process for conflict resolution in which a mutually acceptable neutral third party, which is mediator, who has no authority to make a binding decisions for the disputant, intervenes to assist the parties in conflict or dispute to reach a voluntary and mutually acceptable understanding or agreement. In a mediation where a couple is focused and has a clear set out goal to take divorce, enabling them to move on in life, this kind of mediation is called divorce mediation, which is different from marital mediation, where the goal is to make the transformation and resolve differences to achieve a healthy relationship. Even when disputing couple mutually desires to take divorce by consent, still they may have other concerns and differences which have not been settled amongst them to take a mutual divorce. To enable parties to move to the second step of filing a motion in court for seeking a divorce decree, the parties first must resolve their differences. Often, when there is an escalation of differences and conflict, it is difficult to resolve the concerns relating to Sridhan, maintenance, alimony, and custody of the child, etc., without the help of a third party mediator. This can be done more quickly and efficiently through divorce mediation with the help of a trained and certified mediator. In the second step, instead of filing a contested divorce, the couple, based on their mediated settlement, files a first motion petition for divorce on mutual consent. This is the most efficient way to get an instant judicial divorce. This is a common ground available almost in all different marriages act, including the Hindu Marriage Act. In the Hindu Marriage Act, the first motion on mutual consent can only be filed when the couple is living separately for at least 1 year. This provision, Section 13B of Hindu Marriage Act, also provides a statutory cooling off period of 6 months for the parties to wait after the first motion is allowed and before the filing of the second motion petition. Thus, the entire process to obtain a final decree of divorce on mutual consent took almost 7 to 8 months, including the 6-month cooling period. This cooling off period of 6 months could be a long waiting period for most of the couples seeking a mutual divorce, but now Honorable Supreme Court in a judgment of Amardeep Singh case has declared that this cooling off period is not mandatory but is directory, and the concerned family court in appropriate cases may in its discretion waive the cooling off period. This is a big respite for those couples who have already settled their disputes through mediation and wanted a quick divorce. However, there are certain conditions for seeking waiver. One is that there should be a settlement agreement for all the disputes either through self-resolution or divorce mediation assisted by a mediator. Secondly, there should be a minimum 18-month separation period when a waiver of the cooling off period is sought after filing of the first motion. The family court also considers, while exercising its discretion, if there is an irrevocable breakdown of marriage or if delay would be causing unwarranted hardship or agony. Thus, following the above two steps, the first one of divorce mediation to help parties achieve a quick resolution and enabling them to get a waiver of 6-month cooling off period. Secondly, filing a motion before the family court on mutual consent and following it up by moving the waiver application. Thus, the parties can get a final decree of divorce practically in 10 to 15 days only. These two steps enable disputing couples to get a quick, efficient, and assured divorce. And that's it. To get a in-depth information, we have a blog post titled How to Take Instant Divorce in India at my blog site legalmindajitkumar.com. The link is in the description below. You can visit there and read the said blog post also. For more videos on related legal issues, be sure to subscribe my channel and tap the bell, and that will allow you to get notification for each and every video uploaded. And if you have a question, leave a comment below. In next video, I will be discussing the dilemma of should or shouldn't one take a divorce. A bigger portion of my counseling courses and sessions is dominated by the requests from girls who are constantly unhappy in their marriage but are in the dilemma of whether to remain in the marriage or take divorce and move on. You will get to know the health of your marriage and situation when seeking a divorce is the most prudent and better choice. And thanks for watching.